and welcome to Diaries TV Super Eagles Spotlight, your go-to source for the latest update on Nigeria's national football team. I'm your host, Ogenekaro Asowe, bringing you the pulse of Nigerian football straight from the heart of the action. Today, we're looking into a hot topic that has got fans buzzing. Why was Werder Bremen rising star Felix Agu left out of the Super Eagles squad for today's highly anticipated friendly match against Russia? The story broke earlier this week, and we've got exclusive insights, fresh updates, and in-depth analysis to unpack this surprising decision by head coach Eric Chelle. From visa issues to tactical choices, we'll explore every angle of this story. Plus, we'll bring you the latest development on the Super Eagles as they face Russia today in Moscow. So grab your jersey, settle in, and let's kick off this deep dive into Nigerian football. Let's start by setting the stage. Felix Agu, a 25-year-old fullback from Bundesliga side Werder Bremen, has been a name on every Nigerian football fan's lip lately. Born in Germany to Nigerian parents, Agu made headlines when he switched his international allegiance from Germany, where he played 2 friendly matches for the U21 team in 2019, to Nigeria in 2021. His decision was driven by a desire to connect with his Nigerian roots, a move he describes as pretty easy after productive talk with Super Eagles coach Eric Chelle and the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF). Felix Agu's journey to the Super Eagles wasn't without hurdles. Initially, FIFA's clearance was required to confirm his eligibility, as the NFF insisted on written approval despite his German appearances being non-competitive. On May 24, 2025, just 2 weeks ago, the NFF announced that FIFA had given the green light, paving the way for Agu's debut. And what a debut it was! In the Unity Cup final against Jamaica in London, Agu played an impressive 83 minutes, helping Nigeria secure a thrilling 5-4 penalty shootout victory after a 2-2 draw. His pace, versatility, and attacking flair from the left back position earned rave review, with fans and analysts alike tipping him as a future star for the Super Eagles. So, with such a promising debut, why isn't Felix Agu in Moscow today for the friendlies against Russia? That's the question we are yet to answer, and it all boils down to a surprising reason revealed by coach Eric Chelle. And stay tuned as we unpack the details. According to a report published on June 4, 2025, Coach Eric dropped a bombshell in an interview with London-based Nigerian journalist Chelle. No relation to the coach, by the way. The head coach explained that Felix Agu's absence from the Super Eagles squad for the Russian friendly is due to visa-related issues. Yes, you heard that right. Visa problems have kept the defender out of this crucial match. Now let's break this down. The Super Eagles have been in London for the past week, competing in the Unity Cup, where Agu made his debut. The team then traveled to Moscow for today's friendly, but Agu couldn't join them because of the complication with his visa application for Russia. This isn't entirely uncommon in international football, where visa processes can be stringent, especially for last-minute squad addition or players with complex travel schedule. Agu's late clearance by FIFA on May 24, just days after the initial squad announcement for the Russian game on May 21st, likely contributed to this issue. The timing simply didn't allow for his travel documents to be finalized. But there is more to this story. Posts online suggest another layer. Agu may have had pre-planned commitment following the Unity Cup. One user speculated that he is currently on vacation in New York City, a trip possibly scheduled before his FIFA clearance was confirmed, which could explain why he wasn't available for the Russian trip. While this hasn't been officially confirmed by the NFF or Agu himself, it adds an intriguing twist to the narrative. Could personal plans have played a role alongside the visa issue? We'll explore that possibility later in the show. For now, Coach Chelle's explanation points to logistics, not performance. Agu's impressive showing against Jamaica, where he played 83 minutes and showcased his Bundesliga-owned skills, suggests that he is very much in Chelle's plan for the future. In fact, Chelle hinted that this opened the doors for more game time for the 25-year-old who lost 22 appearances in the Bundesliga this season. So while many fans may be disappointed not to see Agu in action today, this seemed to be a temporary setback rather than a reflection of his standing in the team. With Felix Agu sidelined, how does this affect the Super Eagles lineup? For today's friendly against Russia, let's dive into the tactical side. Agu's absence leaves a gap at the left back, where his attacking flair and defensive solidity could have been a game changer against a formidable Russian side. Coach Eric Chelle has made adjustments, and recent reports indicate that he has called up additional players to bolster the squad. Among the new additions are Brentford young defender Benjamin Fredrick, who earned high praise for his commanding presence in the Unity Cup final, and three others: Xavier Isaac, Ismaila Sadiq, and Sikiru Alimu. Fredrick in particular had been dubbed the future of the Super Eagles by Chelle, who highlighted his technical skills and speed in a recent interview. However, Chelle also noted areas for improvement, pointing out that the team conceded 2 goals against Jamaica, a reminder that even talented defenders like Fredrick have work to do. The Russian friendly squad also sees the return of regulars like William Troost-Ekong, Bright Osai Samuel, and Fisayo Dele Bashiru, who were unavailable for the Unity Cup due to club commitments. However, other key players including Aina and Wilfred Ndidi have withdrawn due to personal reasons and injuries respectively. This forces Coach Eric to reshuffle his deck, blending experienced players with fresh faces who impressed him at the Unity Cup. What does this mean for the game? Expect a Super Eagles side that is experimental yet competitive. Chelle is using this friendly to test new combinations ahead of crucial World Cup qualifiers in September against Rwanda and South Africa. Without Agu's dynamism on the left, we'll see Sadiq Ismaila or another versatile defender step up, potentially shifting the team's balance towards a more defensive setup. Fans will be watching closely to see how these changes play out in Moscow today. The news of Felix Agu's omission has sparked a lively debate among fans, especially on social media platforms like X. Some fans expressed disappointment, with one user tweeting, "Agu was a standout against Jamaica. Why leave him out now?" Others speculated about his New York vacation, with comments like, "Maybe Agu has plans before he knew he would be cleared to play. Can't blame him for needing a break." These reactions highlight the passion Nigeria fans have for their team and their high expectation for the new talents like Agu. Zooming out, Agu's situation isn't isolated. Other players like first choice goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali and forward Cyril Dasa were also left out of the Russian friendly for personal reasons. Nwabali for his parents' burial and Dasa for his wedding. This underscores the challenges national team face in balancing players' availability with personal commitment, especially during a packed international calendar. The Unity Cup and the Russian friendly falling outside the FIFA international window has seen several regulars like Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman rested to manage fatigue after demanding club seasons. As of today, the Super Eagles are in Moscow, ready to take on Russia in a match that is more than just a friendly. It's a chance to build momentum for the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Agu's absence is a minor hiccup, but his recent performances and Chelle's commitment suggest that he will be back in the fold soon, possibly for those crucial September matches. Ahead, Felix Agu's future with the Super Eagles look bright. His debut performance, coupled with his consistent display for his team, where he has made 22 Bundesliga appearances and scored 3 goals this season, position him as a key piece in Coach Eric's rebuilding project. The coach's decision to rest stars like Osimhen and Lookman for the Unity Cup shows his focus on integrating new talent, and Agu fits that mold perfectly. Sources indicate Agu is keen for more opportunities, telling Werder Bremen media it was a good week overall after his debut. He's even encouraging his club teammate Justin Njima, also of Nigerian descent, to join the Super Eagles, hinting at a potential pipeline of talent from Bremen to Nigeria. For now, Agu is likely focusing on resolving his visa issues and preparing for the World Cup qualifiers, where his versatility could be a game changer. As for the Super Eagles, today's match against Russia is a chance to test their depth, with young stars like Benjamin Fredrick stepping up and veterans like Troost-Ekong anchoring the squad. Coach Chelle is building a team that blends youth and experience. Win or lose, this friendly will provide valuable lessons for the road to 2026. And that wraps up today's Super Eagles Spotlight on Diary TV. We've unpacked the real reason behind Felix Agu's absence from the Russian friendly, a mix of visas issues and pre-planned commitment, while diving into the tactical shift and emerging stars stepping up for Nigeria. The superstars, the Super Eagles, are soaring, and we are here to keep you updated every step of the way. What do you think about Agu's omission? Are you excited about the new faces in the squad? Drop your thoughts in the comment on Diary TV. Don't forget to tune in our live coverage of the Russia versus Nigerian friendly later today, and follow Diary TV for more exclusive updates on Nigerian football. I'm Oganekaro Asowe, thanking you for joining us. Until next time, keep supporting the Super Eagles and let's soar to new heights together.